Hello YouTube. Today I'm going to talk about what went wrong on my 2015 Lincoln MKZ Hybrid and how I got it fixed. The Oldsmobile Aurora is fixed as well and back on the road, so check out that video on how I got that fixed. Hit that subscribe button and show your support to my channel. My channel has grown significantly and it's all thanks to you guys for your continuous support. If you're looking for LED lights for your vehicle, check out Auxito LED lights and receive up to 15% off anything in stores when you use my promo code. Let's get right into the video, shall we? A few weeks ago, I was getting the service vehicle light as well as the check engine light. The car basically was in limp mode as it couldn't accelerate properly and the engine was very loud upon doing so. When I plugged in my scan tool, there was about 20 different codes that have occurred. There were timing codes, O2 sensor codes, and a bunch of emission codes that I honestly had no idea where to begin. It could have just been a variable valve sensor or a new O2 sensor. But again, if you replaced it, it won't guarantee it being fixed. That's why I decided to hire a mechanic instead, because it's better to do so than just playing the guessing game and wasting money. I hired a new mechanic, shout out to Dustin's Mobile Mechanic located here in Chilliwack, BC. Seriously, he's one of the best mechanics I've dealt with in recent years. He came in and diagnosed the issue within just an hour. He used all the fancy scan tools he had and got the job done. And he checked for continuation between the sensors and wires and found everything to be communicating well. His detective work led him to the fuse panel, where he found one of the fuse was blown. That fuse was the powertrain control module. Once we got that fuse installed, everything went back to normal. No more service vehicle light or check engine light. And yes, I could have done this myself, but I don't have the proper tools or the knowledge to work on modern day vehicles like this Lincoln MKZ. There's just too many electronics going on here, and my basic scan tool really can't help me here. So the fuse that was replaced was that 20 amp you see over there, right there, the light green one. That was the one that was replaced. And that was the culprit that caused all those codes, and it also caused the engine to run poorly. So we still can't figure out what caused the fuse to blow. It's been about 2 weeks now, and since this problem has been finished or fixed, but the MKZ is still running great, no issues whatsoever, and no engine codes have came back on. I'm guessing that when the CV boot tore, it spilled grease everywhere and into the O2 upstream sensors and downstream sensor connections, which have caused the fuse to trip, but I'm not sure. That's my theory, and I also did an engine bay detail, so that the water could have shorted something out and caused that fuse to go, but I'm not too sure. By the way, the mechanic also replaced the CV axle, as I mentioned before, which I'm really happy about. There's no more grease everywhere. He did a good job cleaning the grease. And there we see the brand new axle there. It rides a lot smoother now. I ended up replacing the whole CV axle instead of the torn boot because I've heard people say online that the boot repair kits are not that reliable. You'll only get about 2 years out of them. So I'm like, oh, I really don't want to do that. So I just bit the bullet and bought a whole new axle. The boot kit is very cheap. It's like $40 compared to the $175 I spent on the axle. This car has served me very well for the past 7 years, and I was a little sad that it had all these issues, but now words can't explain how happy I am after I got all these things addressed. My Lincoln is back and happy. What do you guys think caused the fuse to blow? Let me know in the comments down below. I'm leaning more towards the grease from the axle getting into the O2 sensor connectors, causing it to short. But I could be wrong. Previously I washed the engine bay without issues, So I don't know what I've done differently when I washed it last time. So maybe that could have caused water getting into somewhere. I'm not too sure. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. But other than that, the engine bay is very clean. No oil leaks, no other fluid leaks. It's in great shape in the engine bay for sure. So let's talk about the cost for all this. The mechanic I hired charged $130 Canadian per hour. He spent 3 hours in total, so that's $390 in labor, plus the $3 for the fuse and the $175 for the CV axle. All in all, the total was $568 to fix the fuse issue and the CV axle. Not bad at all. This is the only vehicle I've owned that made it this far, 350,000 kilometers to be exact, without needing anything major done. So this is not bad at all for me. What do you guys think? How is your MKZ treating you so far? And do you think that $568 was reasonable for all this? Let me know in the comments down below. So now you know, if you have a bunch of codes all at the same time, most likely it could very well be a fuse. All the codes that I received were on my previous video, which I will leave a link down below in the description. So check the fuse box and see before you hire a mechanic. I hope my experience really helped you out. Other than that, this is a great vehicle, as I mentioned in many of my other videos. I have many subscribers ask me the same question over and over again, and that is, which engine is the most reliable? My answer is the same. It's the 2-liter hybrid engine that I have here. I'm not saying this because it's been very reliable for me, but I'm saying it because everyone else who has the same engine also says the same thing. That's going to be it for today's video, folks. Hope you all enjoyed, and see you all next time.